We are back now with more on our breaking news. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump testing positive for the coronavirus. We bring in our political insider Armstrong Williams now to discuss this bombshell news. Armstrong, what was your reaction when you heard that news?
I was with the president a week ago in Atlanta where I sat down with him one-on-one, and it just goes to show you can test negative one day, and depending upon the contact you come in touch with, it can change on a dime. I was absolutely shocked because sometimes we like to think that the president is invincible, and then you talk about the first lady, then Hope Hicks, his national security advisor. It seems like the people who are Air Force One contracted the virus, but I appreciate the president's honesty to notify the American people that he was going to be quarantined. Is certainly going to have an impact on his nominee moving forward on the court, on the campaign, which is coming out of the debate. So obviously, it's a lesson for all of us, Melanie, that none of us are protected from this. We have to be cautious. We have to do what is advised of us by the scientists, and we just have to use common sense.
The president's doctor says he's doing well and the First Lady's doing well. But what are you hearing? Are either the president or the First Lady showing any signs of this illness?
Melanie, listen, this virus takes on many different forms. There are people who show no kind of effect of it, no sneezing, no coughing, no fever, no lack of smell, no lack of taste, no nausea. But I do think one of the things that the president has to be very careful with, and I think many of us can attest to this, when you exercise and you get adequate sleep, it's sort of probably the first line of defense against this virus. And we know that the president does not sleep, and we've heard from sources that he's being encouraged to get his sleep, to get proper rest and exercise. And it's not something that he's very consistent with. And so it just goes to show you that the president needs to get rest right now to sort of fight this and get back on not just the campaign trail, but get back to his consistent duties of being president of the United States.
Well, the president is generally in good health. He's 74 and he's a bit overweight, so those two factors put him in a higher risk category if he is unable to carry out his duties. What then?
Oh, Melanie, Trump will be back. Trump is a warrior. Trump has a lot at stake. He wants to be president again. He has unfinished business with the economy, with unemployment, getting this economy back to what it once was. He wants to complete his agenda. He has all the motivation in the world to get back. If there's one guy that can survive this and come back with a vengeance, is Donald J. Trump. He's a winner. He's optimistic. And if he needs to be disciplined, he'll do just that. I don't think we should be too concerned about the president and first lady. I think we really have a gladiator. This is the kind of fight that the president looked forward to, and I'm sure he's going to let people know I had the virus. I can talk about it firsthand. I survived it. This is what I had to do. And I think it's going to be something that's going to be very encouraging and serve sort of as some kind of a motivation. Look, if this 74-year-old guy who happens to be a senior citizen, Melanie, we don't talk about it enough. He can survive it. He can kick it, especially if he does it in record time. It's a sign to all of us that we all can recover. We get the virus. We know how to beat it and defeat it and get back to normalcy.
Well, we have heard that he will have the very best medical care during his illness. Thanks so much, Armstrong Williams, for joining us. And you can watch the Armstrong Williams Show. It airs every Saturday morning at 10:30 right here on WJLA 24/7 News. And we'll be right back.